Oh yeah, take a break right before the holiday season and come back right in the middle of it. What could possibly go wrong? Well, the answer to that question is varied and tedious, but suffice it to say, we didn't get a chance to record an Under the Bridge episode this week, so instead, have a review of the new remake of Silent Night, Deadly Night. Potential spoilers within, I guess? I don't know. I don't really know what counts as a spoiler. I don't know what you would care about. I don't know why you'd care, honestly. Look, I don't pretend to be an expert on movies and how to make them, except for all the times where I implicitly or otherwise declared myself an expert, so I can't really tell you what makes a good remake in terms of faithfulness to the original, because it kind of varies. But when a remake, or sequel, or adaptation, or any kind of follow-up to a pre-existing movie really, takes a big swing, there's usually a risk of alienating fans of the original. The argument being, why try to fix what's not already broken, and pilfer names and concepts just to do them in a way that's completely antithetical to the original? The answer is brand recognition more often than not, but the whole point of this ramble is that it turns out the franchise about a serial killer dressed like Santa who murders people he considers naughty is not some sort of sacred cow to never be fucked with. Because Silent Night, Deadly Night 2025 is both a radical departure from its source material and also pretty fucking radical. The film stars Rohan Campbell as our Colossian killer Billy, but unlike his predecessor, a clearly disturbed individual turned into a monster by his trauma, the new Billy is... well, it's me we're talking about, so the closest comparison I can come up with is that he's almost kind of like certain incarnations of Ghost Rider? Not in the flaming skeleton with a motorbike way, but in the diviner of evil and arbiter of righteous punishment sense, going out of his way to kill the truly naughty every Yuletide season. He's aided in this endeavor by Charlie, a mysterious voice in his head brought to life by Mark Atkinson doing his best Jonathan Winters impression, who alternates between the cautioning angel and encouraging devil on Billy's shoulder. Rounded out with Ruby Modine as Pamela, the love interest with a budding dark side of her own, and some memorable side character performances, this is actually a lot of fun. This is a movie that confirmed I'm a simple guy to please. If a film has a bunch of Nazis getting killed en masse, then it immediately goes up a tier for me. And this checks that box. The kills across the film aren't the most engaging. Quite a few of them are censored pretty heavily, although I think that's more for budget reasons than anything. But I also don't think it's a movie that needed to rely too heavily on gore, so I'm alright with it. Hell, even despite the ending being pretty damn predictable, though I won't spoil it here, by the end I was actually invested in Billy's story, and I'd even go so far as to say I'd watch a sequel. Ultimately, I put Silent Night, Deadly Night in my this is decent tier, and for anyone who's a fan or even just tolerant of slasher-themed holiday fare, I think this is worth a watch. Speaking of, thanks for watching, and I'll hopefully be back next week with either a new Under the Bridge or at least another quick review of... No. Okay, I guess it's The Housemaid.